almost 20 million lives were consumed in the Holocaust. Now, the Holocaust was a big tragedy, and it left a type of mark in the world. People to this day still discuss about it, like the reasons why it happened or what happened afterwards. Now, okay, can you imagine how would it be if almost 3 times that amount of people died? Almost 60 million people. Nowadays, there is a phenomenon taking place, and we are not really aware of it. I mean, according to the WHO, this is the World Health Organization, or the OMS, Organización Mundial de Salud. In the years 2010 and 2014, between those years, almost 56 million abortions took place in the world, worldwide. Now, those were 56 million abortions each of these years, for 4 years. So, in these 4 years, there were almost 220 million abortions in the world. This is almost 2 times the people that live in Mexico. So it's a lot. Now, the WHO also said that every minute that goes by, there are 85 abortions taking place each minute. And so as I'm speaking right now, there is someone having an abortion somewhere in the world. We need to be careful. We need to pay attention, because Mexico is a number 1 on the letter of abortion in the whole world, according to the WHO. I'm sorry. So it was said that many of these abortions, in Mexico, I'm sorry, there are 1 million abortions per year here in Mexico where we live, and 50% of half that amount of people, they were abortions to women from 15 to 24 years old. So a lot of them were young. Actually, most of them were younger, like teenagers. So I was wondering if it is the lack of information about the topic, or if it is an excess of information, because it is everywhere, really, now. So there are some countries. Well, here in Mexico, there is only one state that makes abortion permissible, and that is the Mexico City. Casualties. Mexico City. There, the only condition is that you have to be under 12 weeks of pregnancy, and you can have an abortion. While on the Netherlands, Países Bajos, it can happen up to 23 weeks. This is, by 23 weeks, I don't know if you have an idea, but the baby is already pretty much formed. I mean, it has eyes and like the whole thing. So, it is very cruel. Now, there are some countries that they penalize abortion, and they just won't permit abortion under any circumstance. Those are Salvador, Nicaragua, Dominican Republic, Malta, and the Vatican. You can go to jail or even worse. But really what happens with abortion that is even worse for women than going to jail is that there happen some things to women. I mean, some of them can hear their baby crying, or they can repeat the day that they had the abortion over and over again. So I think that abortion is not an option. It's not a viable option. You can always adopt. I mean, no matter the situation, someone in the world will always love and care for that baby. So nowadays there's people who think that they are free to do whatever they want to without any boundaries. Like, oh, it's my body, it's my life, and do whatever they want. But the former president from USA, Ronald Reagan, he says, I've noticed that everyone who goes for abortion has already been born. So he's saying that all these people that are fighting to legalize abortion, they were conceived. So their parents had them. So if their parents had similar ideas to them, they wouldn't be alive. I mean, they wouldn't be fighting for abortion. They would have been aborted. So you just have remember that even if the baby hasn't really born yet, his life matters too. Thank you.